sheikhs concerning these third parties that Professor talked about earlier on. Are they also bad like that? And there some good third parties that we should keep around us, just like he was saying. I will start from you, Sheikh Tajuddin.
Yes, marriage actually is a unit that is very sensitive and very important,
Naam.
and especially when you have the husband and the wife.
Hmm.
There are things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned about them that really they must be loving to one another.
Okay.
They must be merciful to one another.
Hmm.
They must respect one another.
Yes.
They must honor one another.
Hmm.
In fact, they must have something that is secret to them.
Hmm.
Even their parents should not know it at all.
Hmm.
Because the relationship is so close that there are things that should not go out at all, even in Sharia content. Those parties coming in the name of actual issue and that's caused damages that you cannot actually be able to
Even
amend.
though it is true.
Of course, you don't say it.
Allahu Akbar,
You
Allahu
manage it. Everybody is managing his own.
Hmm.
May Allah assist us.
Amin Suma Amin. Imam Fuad, I want you to contribute to that. But still, some women are being abused, they are being tormented, they are being tortured, and the husband will say, don't tell anybody. Are there exceptions?
No, I think there must be an exception in such a situation when things like that are happening. The Quran is, like we said in earlier on, is just a book of everything.
Hmm.
It said when you suspect uh,
Nushuz.
wrongdoing,
Okay.
nushuz, it said فَبْعَثْ حَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهِ وَحَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهَا. And there are so many peculiarities to that word, akaman, akaman.
Okay.
And the quality and the meaning of that is somebody who is mature,
Hmm.
somebody who is godly,
Okay.
somebody who loves the person is talking about,
Hmm.
somebody who loves what the person has achieved. Because why those things are extremely important in those people that you can talk to. There are many people in the family, you think that your relation is actually number one enemy. The day you are going to marry, they say, hey, don't worry, she will soon come back.
Hmm.
She will soon come back. And as you do that, if there is a problem, you now report your case to such a person. Definitely, the advice he or she will give you is just confess that your husband is this, because already the day you are getting married, she was waiting for your coming back to the house. So you need to understand the type of people that you involve in your case. That's why Allah did not say one man from one, say Hakaman. Those one, it has so many qualities that are involved. So
People who are fair, who will not tilt
yes,
to one side.
to one side, and they are God conscious, and they love what you have, because that is also key, and they love you sincerely. But most people don't actually know, they don't know those who love them because of their own personal thing. But you should realize that the person you will talk to must be the person that will be taking your case fairly. I don't know, I've gotten a case like a man and a woman, they are quarreling. The woman now left the house of the husband. She went back to her family. Then they
يا حي يا الله يا قيوم يا الله.
The glorious month of Ramadan is here again, and your darling station NTA Channel 5 Abuja is poised once again to bring to you your favorite program, Sahur Live on NTA. Our team of erudite scholars are ever ready to provide insightful analysis into the religion. Come and maximize your reward in the blessed month by partnering with us on the program by donating generously towards the success of this year's edition. For sponsorship, donation and inquiries, contact the General Manager, NTA Channel 5 Abuja, Old Parade Ground, Area 10, Garki, Abuja. You can also contact us on the following telephone numbers: 080-9456-8449, 080-3451-6570, or 081-4805-3866. May Allah reward you abundantly as you contribute. Sahur Live on NTA, your indispensable companion in Ramadan.
Thank you very much for staying tuned. We sincerely apologize for that. In other words, Sheikh, I will start from you, Sheikh Tajuddin. Somebody may say he's a believer truly, regardless of the faith he lays claim to. Justice and fairness. How have we been able to, put them together to be faithful, loyal, and honest?
Let me also support you. No, before you comment. Yesterday, the palliative was given to imams in FCT by the government, and I would want imam to actually mention that, because it is something that we should emulate. Okay. And that is why I say I will also.
You will make comment on that.
Okay, so that it will not be too much on me.
Yes. So to be faithful, loyal, and honest. Please let us look at this service, that verse.
Yes, you see, just in the Quran, whenever Allah is discussing the area of justice, you will see that any normal human being have to agree that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing on the issue of justice. And this is regardless of tribe, regardless of religion, regardless of color, regardless of any whatsoever. Allah wants justice to be done, because among the names of Allah is the most just, Al-Adl. And that's why, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kunu qawwamina lillah shuhada'a bil qist walau ala anfusikum aw al walidaini wal aqrabin. Allah says, be just, even if it is against yourself, even if it is against your parents, even if it is against your relatives. Now, kunu qawwamina shuhada'a lillah. The weight of the words itself tells you that where you refuse to do that justice, the consequence is going to be very heavy. When you are pronouncing this fairness and justice, it's not only the weddings, it is the attitude itself you displayed. So I think emphasis should be on orientation. Yes, that people should maintain what they are saying, they should know what they are saying, and they should implement the content of what they are saying. And I think no religion will call for injustice. No religion will call for injustice. All religion that Allah sent down, actually, the content is justice. Be just. And that is exactly what is called the fairness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you see, Rasulullah has displayed that in all aspects of his life. It's just in the family level, just outside, just, there is a time when a companion left Mecca to come and kill Rasulullah in Medina. Umair bin Wahab.
Oh, yes.
Very brave companion. He has never been sent for any assignment, and he failed Meccan period. Those days there is no media where you see the pictures of people, you know them. Like now you have been seen in America on daily basis, in Europe, on this program, and many other programs. Now, in their own case, it is only the name
That they
Yes.
heard.
So in Medina, they know the name, but they don't know the picture. When he came from Makkah, sponsored to come and kill Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Umar bin Khattab saw him, and he tied to his neck, and he collected from him his sword, and he forced him to kneel down. That this man did not come with goodness. And Rasulullah sallallahu was there. He said, Umar bin Khattab, release him. He is our visitor.
Allahu Akbar.
And that is justice. And do you know one beautiful thing? I've been informed
To
of
share 200. And somebody now come. Since they are 10, now give everybody 1,000 naira. And you'll be shouting that he's not a good man. He's a cheat. He's a tribalistic. He's egocentric. He's egoistic. Because he has deprived them of the cheating which they used to. I think we should also, the government gave palliative to Christian and Muslim, and about 300 bags of rice, 300 bags of maize, 300 bags of millet. And in a very transparent, honest, and God-fearing manner, let me put it that way, everybody, it went to each local government. Each local government went to each ward, that in the open, that those people that were there, as I say, if all of us can apply this kind of thing in our life, perhaps the concept of sliced bread, it will actually be applied to everybody. And everybody that were involved, those who were giving, everybody was happy because you are able to see this is what belongs to all of us. It's not that they didn't hide it in the mosque. And they are now saying, the one that are close to them, you come and take 2 bags. You come, because you are my friend, come and take 3 bags. You just be calling somebody. But we have to be sincere, and we have to be God conscious, because one thing, the centrality of the teachings of Islam is actually justice and fairness.
Thank you very much, Jazakallah khairan. And that's in line with our watchwords in Nigeria. We have patriotism, and we have self-reliance, integrity, social justice, and we have religious tolerance, and we also have discipline. These are our core values in Nigeria, and alhamdulillah, we have seen it also in the Quran. So what excuse do we have for not being just and fair? May Allah make it easy for us. Thank you very much for that. We'll take a short break now. When we return, we discuss the trending issues about CV19. May Allah save us and ease our task. Stay tuned. This is Saul Live on NTA. Assalamu alaikum.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Al Habibiyya Academy proudly brings you 4-month executive Quranic course for him. Advanced executive Quranic course for him. Arabic for beginners for him. Lecture contact options Mondays to Thursdays.